Wagwan, everyone. I hope you're doing well, and welcome to the big match build-up for tonight's game. Guys, as you can see, different setting right behind me. I'm back downstairs in the living room. I can hear myself, Moss. Yeah, so I'll just have to mute Moss there and see if he's
No, I'm
back.
good. I'm good. I'm
Are
good.
you good? Yeah, but hey, there's your introduction anyway. Big up, Moss. How you doing, my man?
Brilliant day out there. Already 20 degrees.
I can't lie, man. I'm so nervous. I'm extremely
I
nervous.
know Tom and everyone is so nervous.
It's
You got to eat it up.
apologies for being late, though, people. This was meant to start at 35 minutes past. We had some technical difficulties. I came in late myself. I was trying to set up the green screen in the back. It wasn't working. So yeah, but here we are right now. So how you doing, Brad? Can you hear me? You there?
Everything is now up. We're good.
There we go. Brad's here. Technical difficulties out of the way.
Yeah, gotta love a new setup.
Let's hope the game doesn't start like this. But you know, how you doing, though, Brad? How you feeling?
Yeah, doing good. Nervous as hell, man. I'm so nervous, but I'm also equally excited. So kind of balances, but very nervous.
Same. I think the excitement for me is starting to come now. It's rising. The nerves. I'm telling you, I couldn't sleep last night. I've played in cup finals here, and I've never felt this nervous before. Because in a cup final, you at least have a certain amount of control. Whereas a fan, especially watching at home, you can't do anything to help the team apart from, just support, I guess. But let me go into the chat before I go into you guys, and the lineups will be coming up in a bit, so we have to run through it. Big up Sartvik in the place. Jay's here, says T's nervous. He already knows how I'm feeling. Big up yourself, Jay. Peony Ween is in here too. Moss, of course, in the chat. We've got Joey in here. Pax, I haven't forgot about you. Don't you worry at all, my bro. We got Social. Big up Social. Rich is in the place. Bobby's in here. And also, we've got, I could barely sleep last night either. Only got about 10 hours. Big up to yourself and everybody. No hello to Bobby. I've become a meme because of you. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I saw that.
What was it? What was the meme? I haven't seen anything yet.
I don't know. People were taking pictures when Rich came on your show real quick.
Oh, wow.
The stare of death.
Oh, the death stare. Rich, I'm sorry, man. But Bobby or any Arsenal fans, I'll put the link out in the chat if you guys are willing to come on. Let me get that in for you right now. There you go. If you want to come on, we can discuss the lineups. I think the lineups are about to be announced as well. But these guys do not have a look, by the way. You're not allowed to have a look. The lineups have just come out, people. 50 seconds. Right, Brad, no looking. Get off the phone. No looking. This is your initial reaction.
Yeah.
As well as mine.
Okay.
So we have in goal, Aaron Ramsdale. We have at the back, we have Takehiro Tomiyasu, Rob Holding, Gabriel, and Cedric. So it looks like Tomiyasu will be playing left back again. And Takehiro Tomiyasu at left back and Cedric at right back with the centre-back partnership of Gabriel and Holding. In midfield, we have Xhaka, El Nene, and Erdegaard. And then on the right wing, Bukayo Saka is fit. He is starting out on that right. On the left, we have Gabriel Martinelli. And up front, we have Eddie Nketiah. Before we go through your guys' opinions on that lineup, I'll get it up on screen. I'll show it with you. But on the subs bench, we have Burn Leno, Tavares, Swanson. White is on the bench. Lokonga, Patino, Smith Rowe, Pepe, and Lacazette. So, guys, if you don't know, Bobby's in here. He's just come in. Big up, Bobby. Hope you're keeping well.
Sorry, I wasn't there again.
No worries, my man. No worries. But I'm going to share the screen with you guys right now so that you guys can see, because this is quite big. But guys, what's your initial thoughts from hearing that lineup? And I'll show it you right now. There you go. There's the lineup.
White's on the bench.
Yeah.
El Nani, El Magico. We don't lose with this guy.
Okay. That's what you're saying right there. What about... No, so White's on the bench, Brad. What did you want to see, Ben White or did you want to see Holding?
Well, I would prefer White at right back and Cedric on the bench for this game.
Yeah. What about you, Moss? Was that the same for yourself?
Yeah, I think maybe something's more wrong with Ben than we thought. Oh, Arteta's speaking. I can't even hear them. And I think it gives us more flexibility, like we talked on one of the previews. I can't remember which one. Brad, I think, was there. If Tommy just wants to just stick with Son, we got that. We got flexibility to do that with Cedric. He can go either side too.
Yeah. It's very true. It's very, very true. You know, as you said, because they're both very two-footed. So depending on how the game goes, we don't even have to make a substitution if we need to, you know, if Kulusevski's running riot on that right-hand side up against Cedric, like I think Rich is guessing that's what he thinks going to happen with Kulusevski eyes and then laughing emoji. That quite says it for me. But yeah, Rob Holding, I'm not sure if it is more to do with an injury rather than just Rob Holding's form in the past few games. He did get a man of the match performance up against West Ham. And if you drop Rob Holding in those situations, I think he's sending the wrong message to the team. Because Ben White was injured. But remember when Emil Smith-Rowe was injured, Gabriel Martinelli took over and he was in that rich vein of form in that December period. And then when Smith-Rowe got back, he still had to work his way into the side. So I think that's probably the reason with Rob Holding. In midfield, no surprises really with Xhaka and El Nene. That's what we all picked. But on that left wing, I did speak about Martinelli just. Bobby, I'm going to ask you, would you have started Martinelli in this game?
No.
How come? I'm guessing you'd have started Smith-Rowe.
I'm more of a Smith-Rowe fan than I am Martinelli. I just think that Smith-Rowe will understand the North London derby better. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he had a very good game in the first one, if you remember.
Yeah.
Moss, we need to see Bobby whilst he's speaking. Sorry, hold on.
Bobby.
Yeah. So, yeah, I understand where you're going with there, Bobby, in that.
You need the
passion.
Sense. You need the passion for tonight.
Yeah. I think, Martinelli will definitely bring that passion, but because, the way they are, the South Americans, how they do. But I understand what you're saying because he had a very good game up against Spurs in the first fixture. If we remember, he scored in that game. He was influential. I think, did he get an assist as well? If I'm correct.
Sanchez.
Yeah. So wait there, Moss. Hold on. We will get into that Spurs one. Hold your horses. But we'll get into that, Moss. Well done. But yeah, and everybody else went for Nketiah up front, which is going to be a huge game for him today. And it's Lacazette is also running out of contract. So I was going to say it's a show of trust from Arteta in a game like this. But he's another one, similar to Rob Holding, Mohamed El Neni, who've played themselves into form and been key parts in, us being 4 points clear before a ball's even kicked. So are you guys happy with that lineup? And let me know your thoughts if there's an area that you would have changed, or do you see an area of worry or weakness? How are you feeling?
I'm happy. I'm with Bobby too, that you think we're gonna go ESR because he's had such success against them, hey? But Martinelli stretches the D. We kind of need that from someone, so I think we're fine as long as we got your boy Saka on the other side.
Who did you say this? What this one?
That's Brad matching today.
Hey, look at that! Hey, I like that. Now, Mosh? You need your red shirt on, don't you? Come on, man. Come on, look, we've all got the kits. Me and Bobby are wearing the same one. Brad's got the third one. Where's the home one, Moss?
You said I should go navy, not red.
Yeah, I did actually say that. Yeah, but yeah, how about you, Brad? Are you happy with that lineup? I know there may have been a few changes. You said you wanted Ben White in, but do you feel like more your nerves at ease seeing the likes of Saka in there?
Yeah, seeing Saka back is huge. He is just insane against Spurs always. He, Hale End.
Yeah.
Got the passion. And I actually disagree with the rest of you guys. I wanted Martinelli to start this game.
Oh, really?
I did. Yeah. I'm a huge Martinelli fan. I love Smith-Rowe as well, but for me, Martinelli's got to start this game.
He scares them on when we're gonna counter the counter attacker Conte. You need a Martinelli. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
It's very true. And he had a very good game up against Leeds. So once again, if we're basing it off meritocracy, then he probably should start. But guys, we're going to have a look at your comments now, and then we'll get through the Spurs lineup. We'll run through them to see what your thoughts are. We've got G Staffy. We welcome everyone who has just joined. Thank you for joining. We're going to go through your thoughts. Social, he says, I'm scared. Hold me. My nerves are starting to ease a little bit now. There's a little bit more excitement creeping through on my end. So I think it's just when we're getting closer to kickoff. I wish I could listen to sound on the TV.
Man, I'm getting no work. I've been getting no work done this week.
Oh yeah, of course not. I tried Bobby's trick, but my TV doesn't support Bluetooth.
Don't learn from my example, Brad.
That's a nightmare, man. I know it was clever as well. I didn't think of doing that, but yeah, we was trying for ages.
It works so well, honestly. It's mad.
Oh no, man. And it's just perfect.
Hey, Bobby, is it just like you just Bluetooth it to your TV?
Yeah, as long as your TV does Bluetooth, then you can just.
I don't think my one at office does, but my one at home, I think I can.
Yeah. Well, Social says, hello, who's that good-looking guy just come on the stream?
Yeah, Bradley.
And he loves you, really. Arsenal are winning this. Big up, Chris. This is why we love you, Chris, with this type of energy. Always supporting the mighty Arsenal, if they're not against Liverpool, of course.
Stokesy.
Big up Stokesy right there, she says. Social saying Patino to come on and get a goal.
I would go insane. I'd just run out into the street and just keep running. You never see me again.
He'd be a legend before he even played.
It would be ridiculous if he went and scored. Reese has got £10 on a Spurs 3-0. And that's Reese, I can't talk. I can't give you the same big up I gave Chris for that reason.
You'll have wiped your arse with it.
Yeah. There you go. Moss has told you where to put that tenner, Reese. Matt G goes huge test for Cedric tonight. Real. Yeah, Matt, I definitely agree with you. It is going to be a test. He has come up against Luis Diaz, though. Do you remember? And I thought against Liverpool, I thought he actually managed them quite well.
He wasn't that bad that game.
Yeah. And that was a moment, and that was another moment where it was all like, how's Cedric going to do here? Yeah. Experienced player as well. We have to remember that. We know his level. We know what he's good at. We know what he's not so good at. And yeah, we're just going to have to hope for an above. With Cedric, he's not like an Elneny where he can give you a base level of a 6 because he can be shocking and give you a 2 defensively. And then going forward, when he just keeps spamming crosses, that's when, it's not going well for him. But I do actually like the link-up play between Cedric, Saka and Ødegaard on that right-hand side. If you remember against Watford, they actually worked well for a few.
Teasing me, Ed.
What's that?
Ed's teasing me with Spurs lineup stuff.
We'll get into it. I just need to run through the comments first, see what people are saying. Come on, Eddie, score some goals tonight, and for Arsenal, we'll go wild. I love that. G Staffy saying, geez, a lot of guests in here. We've got King in the place, and this is what he's saying. I would have started with ESR. He's a Derby guy, and that's exactly what Bobby was saying. So King is agreeing with you there. Always turns up and is more clinical than Martinelli, but we still got this. Yeah, they definitely have different profiles in terms of how they play on that wing. They are very good, both of them are. We are blessed to have options on that left-hand side. We don't really have the same options on the right, with Saka being the standout guy and Pepe extremely inconsistent. And, man. Exactly. It's a bit of a shame for how Pepe's Arsenal career has gone. But, yeah, it wasn't the right signing and that we should have made at the time. And, he just doesn't fit what Arteta wants to do. He didn't really fit what Emery wanted to do. It was a bit of, a signing that we've seen Arsenal make in the past.
I'm up.
Yeah.
King, I'm up in it too.
I'm glad I've eaten my kebab, says Social, and he's got time to digest it. I feel sick, man. I had dinner at lunchtime, and I feel sick.
I got heroin, man.
Oh, yeah. Not literally. All right, guys. It is Tim Hortons.
I had to
Don't take us
look
down.
then because I was on another screen. I was like, "What's that about?"
Yeah, Bobby's like, oh, wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
I need mental illness help now.
Man, he's gonna get this cancelled. He is. I'm telling you. Struck off. I'm joking, bottom.
It's a joke about the coffee.
Yeah, there we go. Clarify on that. Big up to the king. Exactly. We will smash Spurs, and they have. Wait there. I didn't even know that. Let me have a look. Let me have a look right now. Excuse me. Let me have a look.
Tom said something this morning that he's out.
Did he?
I know.
Oh, yes. So I will go through, and this is what Moss was saying when he said he's teasing him.
Eddie's teasing me.
I'm about to show you the lineup for Spurs right now, people. And this is it. Let's run through it together. Hugo Lloris is in goal.
I love you.
Emerson Royale at right wing back. Davinson Sanchez comes in for the no Romero. And Eric Dyer and Ben Davis make up the rest of the back three with Ryan Sessegnon at left wing back.
Did you do the game last week?
Yes. Oh, yeah, against Liverpool.
I don't remember Romero being hurt.
No, I don't remember either. So it must have been something either after the game or in training or something. So, yeah, I don't remember him getting hurt unless he played with an injury in that game and just soldiered on. But he just wasn't fit enough because it got worse or something. But Bentancur's in the midfield with Højbjerg as well. And then the front three, you guessed it, Kulusevski, Son and Kane. But that is a huge boost for us tonight. Come on, guys. We need to talk about this. No
Martinelli's
Christian
going to
Romero.
smash him.
I had Spurs fans telling me that this guy is world class.
Romero.
Yeah. Exactly, Bobby. He's like, what? He's listening to that and he's like...
He was their best signing, but when he's hurt, they've sucked.
Why he's injured, but yeah, I've just read it.
Exactly. Saka is the goal. Saka, look at that. Look at that. I'm telling you, that's my burner account right there. They got Saka is the goal. No Romero, so I think we're going to win. I hope so. Big blonde social. What's your prediction? And what social said? 3-2 to the Arsenal. Chicken Royale. He is in there. But for Spurs, I'm going to ask you, I know Bobby. Bobby, I'm going to ask you this. What's the threat that you're looking at? Who's the biggest threat? I know you answered this on TGT, but elaborate for us.
It's definitely Son and Kane. Mm-hmm. But this is why I went for a fight.
Which one? You went for if I had to say one, you had to say one. Who would you say?
Oh, it's Kane, isn't it? Because he's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just one big pain in the butt.
And what about you, Moss and Brad? Moss.
What up, Creambone? He's off to the pub.
Oh, yes, he's in here. Big up, Wilf. He's out watching the game. But Moss, who's the big threat for you that you're looking at?
It's Son. It's always Son to me.
Yeah.
Bentancur's made their mid half decent. Kulusevski's been a nice fit, but yeah, Son. We got Bradley's Tommy Boy's got to take him out, man. He's got to follow him around that pitch with him.
Exactly. And King saying Blockman's in. That's the reason why he said let's hope Spurs win. Munzie, we're already finishing above you, so you have to wear that Arsenal shirt. All right, remember that, Munzie.
A red devil going Spurs. Come on.
But Brad, come on, I'm going to make you choose someone else now. I know the other obvious threat is because they really, going forward, they only have 3 players that really worry us, and that is Son, Kane, and Kulusevski. But who are you interested? Like, who do you think? Because we have to stop the service to Son, Kane, and Kulusevski, and who is the guy that's going to provide that for them, and who we need to keep quiet?
Was that Højbjerg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say him.
Yeah, him in midfield. He's there. Højbjerg is their tackler. He had a poor start to the season, but until Rodrigo Bentancur came, that's when he's really started to pick up his form of late. But yeah, as Moss was saying, Bentancur, we don't really have to worry about their wing backs so much because their wing backs don't really give me that.
Yeah.
They're very weak. All right, so I'm going to ask you this, Brad, and we'll start and we'll go backwards. What's the area of weakness that you're looking to attack Spurs in?
Obviously, their defense.
Okay.
No Romero. Just got to hit them hard. Like, we can't. What I'm so scared of is flashbacks to the fall when we're just starting out the season, and all we would do is just sit back and do nothing. I don't want to see that. If I see that, I'm turning the game off. Like, it was so frustrating. So that we need to exploit it.
Graham has joined from Graham and the Don. Look at it. He's got a baby face as well. Full
I've
shave.
shaved the beard. I've shaved it.
You're not supposed to do that on Derby Day, man.
Yeah, I shaved it 3 days ago because I had a meal, so the wife forced me.
Fair enough. How you feeling, my man?
I'm good, mate. Do you know what? After all this time, it's the first time I've actually come on your show, so fantastic.
Oh, yes, it is great.
Finally to come on. Big up, everyone. Big up, everyone. Yeah, listen, I've just done a show on my channel, and I was honest. Like I said, I'll take 1-1. I'll take a draw every day of the week. I'm confident we could win in the last 2 games. But my heart wants to go out there and humiliate Tottenham, win 3-4-0, because a lot of people saying Tottenham are better. Nah, we're even.
Rip them out.
Both teams are even. You know, don't get me wrong. We're not City. We're not City or Liverpool. We know that, and we're realistic. But we could go to Tottenham. You got to remember, Tottenham don't like the way they're going to have to play tonight. They've got to be on the front foot.
Yeah.
And they don't like that. He doesn't like that. And especially Conte, they want to play the counter. So if they make any mistakes, and if we can keep them to 0-0 in at least 60 minutes, the more they go forward, the more we're going to counterattack. We've got players like Martinelli, Saka, and then you've got players like Smith Rowe and Pepe that come off the bench. You know, we all know how good Smith Rowe is.
Yeah.
And say what we want about Pepe, but the guy's fast and the guy can play in the counter. So got to be confident. I take a draw. I'm happy. You know, I'm excited. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be cagey though, isn't it? At the end of the day, we know what we've got to do. It's not like we have to win. So it's on us to just keep it tidy and not make any mistakes.
Yeah. Exactly. And do you know what? I wanted to ask you about Emile Smith Rowe, because that's your boy. That's who Graham has been saying. That's the one who's the best player at Arsenal. That's his favourite. So Martinelli, Arteta's gone with him tonight. I'm guessing you'd have went with Smith Rowe, but how are you feeling? How are you feeling about
it? Because of how we played the last couple of games, I'm not surprised it's Martinelli over Smith Rowe. I like Martinelli. I like Saka. I like Odegaard. I like them all. You can't play them all. You can't drop on Nketiah. So I understand it. But for me, like I said, I've seen Arsenal live on about 8 occasions this year. And about 5 or 6 of them, he's been the best player on the pitch. He makes it work for me. And don't get me wrong, they're all great players. He's been great this year. But I get why we wouldn't start him, because we won the last 2 games. But he's a player that can come on. If we're not winning and we need a goal, he comes on. We know he's good enough. We shoot a goal against Chelsea. We know what he can do. Arsenal's again, we say we're like Nketiah. I'm not getting over the top. I'm not going to get excited. But Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Smith Rowe, they're 4 the best attacking midfielders in the world right now. That's not no exaggeration. You look at other teams and what we've got. They're all young. They're all performing. They're all putting numbers up, and they're all going to the next level. If we can get a striker with them, who can score it day in, day out, we're going to be a force next year. I'm not saying we're going to win the league. I'm not tied from Arsenal fans. But we've got an opportunity to get better and better. We just got to be realistic. We've got an opportunity here. Like I said, I love Smith Rowe. He's my favourite. But I get the lineup. I'm not bitter. I'm not sour grapes.
Wow. But yeah, exactly that. But guys, we have got 137 people watching on Twitch right now. So big up you guys out on Twitch.
That's crazy.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, really, man. You're a top man. Yo, wait, did you host the channel and send them over here? This is crazy. Big up everyone. This is the most I've ever had on a live right now.
Caribbean Gooners coming in, I think.
Exactly right there. So yeah, people. So Sartvik's just come in as well. Big up Sartvik. And
Team India.
Graham's first appearance on the channel. Now we got Sartvik's in here. How you feeling, my man?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Just saw the lineups just now, and just one thing, I feel we should attack their left side. I don't know if you guys observed, the left side looked really vulnerable. I mean, I see Ben Davies, I see Ryan Sessegnon. I don't see any quality defending there. So I think their left side, that's our attacking right side, is really going to be the key in this game.
I was just talking to Luke. You know, the team knows Luke. He's a Tottenham fan. He was on my channel, and he's worried about Ben Davies tonight. And I agree.
Sanchez.
Sanchez, yeah, exactly. That's something we need to take key. You know, Sanchez is as good as me in a shopping centre. You know,
he did have a good game. He did definitely have a good game up against Liverpool last week when we're looking at it, but that miss of Romero is huge.
Yeah.
Graham and Sartvik, let me hear your thoughts on that, because Graham, he's been their best centre-back this season. He missed the first 3 months.
He's by far their best centre defender. So, I was nervous, but when I've realised the lineup come out during my stream, I'm like, yeah, no Romero. I'm like, here we go. Especially he's on that left side. He's on their right side, and who plays on our left side? Martinelli. He's going to take it to town. Emerson Royal is going to get burned. Even if we are looking to draw, we're still going to attack them. We're not going to sit back and play like Man United did against Man City. We're going to go and win the game. We want the draw, but we're not going to sit back. And now we've seen that lineup, we're going to go. We're going to go for them.
100%. Yeah, we just make sure we have to be strong at the back. Let's stop service. Let's look at it. Brentford, Brighton have set the blueprint.
Is Benji on the bench or no?
Yeah, he is. Ben's on the bench.
That's a good sign. Oh, here they come out.
Yes, Boss is excited. But Sartvik, talk to me. Romero being out, and then also looking at that Arsenal backline. Do you trust it? Are you excited?
I do. I see Cedric. I think since he's come in, he's had a lot of challenges, right? He hasn't been the most comfortable in transition, and it's not really the style that he's played throughout his career, spending most of his time in Southampton. So he's transitioned. He's faced a lot of challenges, but looking back at at least this season for us, he's been pretty good. And I feel, obviously, he's not ideal on the left, but I think he can do a pretty good job. And I guess talking about Romero being out of the game, I think that's exactly what Arteta must be telling our players in the changing room. That is, their defense isn't at their best. And I think if we get an early goal, it's just the match is going to take a totally different turn than people thought.
Exactly. I see where you're coming from there. And guys, Bobby, Brad and Moss, what's your last thoughts going into this now? Seeing those lineups of both sides, how's the feeling? I just want to know how you all are feeling individually. We'll start with Moss. We'll go from Brad back to Sartvik and Graham, then we'll end off with Bobby. So, and your predictions as well. So, even thoughts and predictions.
Yeah, even a little more confident. I've predicted 2-1 all week. Last week, I think we're winning for sure now. Like, not having Romero, let's sit back. Let them attack. I 100% guarantee we're going to see today Odegaard is going to release Martinelli, and that's going to contribute to the goal, whether it's him or an Eddie tap in. We're gonna get one on the counter on them for sure.
I mean, if Eddie rushes Hugo Lloris and gets another one of those goals, I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's most certainly Brad.
Eddie.
Statman Brad. See, we got two Statman in here, Brad and Bobby. So how are you feeling in this one? Have you seen any pre-match stats, by the way?
No, I haven't seen it.
Black and blank.
Sorry, there's none yet.
We don't have a great record at White Hart Lane. I know that for sure. But how are you feeling, my man?
I'm less nervous after seeing the lineups, though. I mean, these rivalry games, anything can happen. So I'm just gonna try to sit back, relax as much as I can. But yeah, still, it helps to know that even if we lose this game, top 4 is still in our hands. But it's just a lot harder. But if we can get a win here, I'm running up and down my street, man. I'm going crazy.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I know. I feel the exact same way. Sartvik, another stat man, quizman Sartvik. Usually has a great quiz. Have you got any quiz questions for us today? You're usually, you always keep me entertained during the Arsenal watch.
I'll get some ready for you at halftime on the watch.
Here we go. I'm getting ready for that. But how are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling quite positive, especially even more after they confirmed that Romero is not going to be playing. But I feel an early goal. If we get the early goal, that really kills the game for me, because they know they're not at their best. And if we get an early goal, the onus is on them to get 2 more, because they've got to get the win. They can't be satisfied with the draw. So early goal is the key for me.
Early goals to start of it. Graham, the Don Jones himself. Talk to me, man.
Again, I've sort of said, I'm not thinking we're going to come into this to lose. I think we've got every chance to get a win here. There's no doubt about it.
7 points. It would be.
But the thing is that I'm happy with a draw. I'll take 1-1. I know that Tottenham's lineup gives us confidence, but at the same time, Tottenham will look at our lineup and they'll go, they're not as strong as they normally are. They've still got players out. And yes, we've played well with that team. Don't get me wrong. So flip a coin. Again, let's hope we win 6-0. Be fucking hilarious. Sorry for swearing.
That's all right, man.
I'll take 1-1 because I'm confident we can go to Newcastle, nothing to play for. And we've got Everton first day of the season. I think Everton will be safe by then. And we can beat them. Last game of the season, we beat them. So, yeah, 1-1. But if we end up winning 3-1, big up. I'll be happy. I'll be on your watch along team. And I'll be putting the swear words that you can't say. But yeah, 1-1.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Thank you, Graham. Bobby and guys, I've said man about 50 times, so that kind of shows you how nervous I am. I'm kind of lost for words at the moment. But Bobby, tell me, man. I said it again. What's your thoughts going into this one? Your final thoughts and your prediction. Now you see.
We need to keep the temperature of the cauldron down. Yeah. That's what. If those fans get on there on Tottenham's side, that we are going to be destroyed. I think. I'm still scared that we've gone for a 4. That worries me against Kane and Son. If they have a very good game, they could tear us apart, and that's what I'm scared of. But I'm hoping. Prediction? Well, you know that it's 2-1 to Tottenham. Still, I can't change it.
Still, okay, okay.
Jesus, Bob.
All right, guys. I've actually changed my prediction. But now I've seen that Romero, and I've probably because I'm getting closer to the game. That Romero miss. I'm going 3-2 to the Arsenal. I said 2-1 to Tottenham initially. Before the game, it's going to be 3-2. Yeah.
If Eddie scores again, you're going to give it to the Doubters again.
Oh, Graham, you know it, man. How many times is not bad?
They put the Teta instead of Eddie. What a
exactly, Graham. They put the Teta instead of Eddie.
He got Nate, by the way.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, love to Rich, love to Nate as well. He got into it. I called him out on Rich's stream, and he got messaging me straight away. He's like, "Hey, be careful."
No jokes aside, they spanked us, but the fact they had 5 pallets in an all combined 11 is ridiculous.
I know.
I don't know how you stand for it.
I couldn't, but I have to be humble now. They've grabbed 4 points against us, so it's just one of them. But we'll go into the chat now before we wrap up, and then we get ready to transition into the watch along later. Come and join me, all of you, and those of you on Twitch. Defo join me as well. Thank you to re-listers, man.
First, Eddie gets us Champions Leagues. Next, Ghana World Cup.
Hey, there you go. Getting excited, man. We're getting just too ahead of ourselves at the moment. BNB saying, "Come on, you Gunners. We have the better side. Just need that performance. Era-defining moment if Arsenal can get the win." I totally agree with you on that part.
The new gen, Bradley, all you young guys, get ready.
We've got to remember how young this team is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm older than some of the players.
Same here. That's the maddest thing. I know.
I don't know. I know Bobby and Moss know. I know the feeling when Bruce Rico was in charge, and that wasn't very good. So.
Oh God, yeah.
Everybody like who?
Exactly. The one who signed Dennis Bergkamp in that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's.
But he dropped Ian Wright.
Oh
yeah.
Wanker.
Yeah.
Wilf says T-Money nerves proper kicking in. Torn. By the way, sticking with my 2-1 win, but my gut saying 3-1. Come on, you Gunners.
Same as Greenbone. I'm starting to, with no Romero, maybe think 3-1.
Martin is going full FPL right here, as you can see. 2 Kane goals, 2 Son goals, 2 Kane assists, 2 Son assists. And
they're showing all-time North London derby scores. Kane, there's one up on Adebayor.
There's generally a lot of goals. And usually ends in a draw in this fixture, with Tottenham being at home in particular. But yeah, how many 5-2s did we have, guys? I can't remember. I've seen Theo Walcott in the studio, by the way, and never forget that North London. I've got to do the other one now on StreamYard. There we go. That one. That was amazing. Whilst he was getting carried off injured. And what else have we got here? He's telling Philip Mossfield, Beehive Cat, Jim Royale back on YouTube. Oh, wow. Always coming. Always coming for us, Martin.
Maddie Smith going that.
Oh, Jay, come on, man. You said, oh, here we go. He says, come on, you're Arsenal. He's joking. Whew. Boys, go take your place in Arsenal history. The team talks so easy for Arteta. Yeah. And I didn't read up a piece. I was watching it on Harry Simi, and wow, I thought that was pretty amazing.
The Guillaume Balaguer.
About Guillaume Balaguer. Yeah. Exactly. And we've got a neutral in the house.
What up, baby?
Hey, man.
Before we wrap up, Jamie, let me know your thoughts, man, on this game. We're all Arsenal fans in here, as you can probably tell. So let me know your thoughts on how the game's going to go and, the strengths and weaknesses of both sides.
Right. Part of me wanted Spurs to win just because I want to see Chelsea suffer. Because I hate Chelsea. I don't hate Arsenal or Tottenham, but I hate Chelsea.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see Chelsea suffer. So I sort of wanted Tottenham to win, and then you got a real race for the top four of all three teams, and that's going to be exciting. Oh man, but Romero's out for Tottenham today, so I think Arsenal going to stuff them 3-0.
Yeah, that's what I love to hear. Come on, Jamie.
That's why we love Jamie.
I loved it so much. I plugged out my headphones. Hold on, give me a second.
That's why I'm friends with Liverpool.
Don't worry, the headphones won't be here for the watch along. But big up Phil in the place as well. Big up T. Nice to see my boy the Don in the house.
That's my channel. He always controls the biggest.
Exactly, I know.
Couple of Don.
So if it's standing a Don, it's Phil. And then it's me. It's just my own
in the comments. Yeah, he just runs. The Don himself just runs the channel. You get me? It's a joint partnership. Love it, people. Thank you so much for joining us for the big match build up. We've got 63 people watching right now. 11 on YouTube, 52 on Twitch. Make sure you hit that like button. Follow over on Twitch as well. We'll be bringing a lot more content over there. Gaming content, just chatting streams like we're doing now. Getting ready for the game. But massive appreciation for Bobby, Brad, Graham, Sartvik, and Jamie as well. Guys, you've been amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. So, I thought I said your name.
No, man.
Sorry, Matt. I did say Bobby, didn't I? To start. Did I say Bobby first?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Moss. I looked at you and I thought I ran through that way. And,
Moss.
Of course, Moss. Exactly. Say the best till last, that right, Moss.
Tereak, how about a quick question before we wrap it up?
Okay, yeah. Go on.
Who's the only player who's going to be on the pitch today who scored an own goal this
Who
season?
scored an own goal?
Who has scored an own goal?
Yeah.
Is it Ben Davies?
It's Eric Dyer.
I'm sure Ben Davies has surely scored an own goal.
Sanchez has in the past.
Eric Dyer is fucking Dyer.
There you go. And that's a way to wrap it up. But King got it straight away.
King had it.
Yeah. King's that's the top man on this. Big up Rich as well. Thank you, people. Join us for the watch along. The link's in the description, or you can check it over on the channel. And we are out. Peace.